All right, so I watched a new Britney Spears documentary, and I thought it was good. I think it's totally incomplete. And so I feel like I want to tell people, let's not jump to conclusions about whether or not she should have a conservatorship. We don't really know what's being discussed in court. We don't have any idea what her mental health looks like. There's no information. The information discussed in the documentary is about what her fans think, what her friends think and feel, right? What she wants, but we don't really know. So I'm going to stop talking about that because I just simply don't have enough information. What I do think is important, the reason why I wanted to do this video is I wanted to talk about the psychological impact of the paparazzi and how our media and us as a population treated Britney and potentially what the impact of that could have been. So here's what struck me is I was watching the documentary and I go, let me check out Britney's Instagram. Go on and look at her Instagram and there's like, hot pictures of Britney, and then there's pictures where Britney doesn't look so hot. And then you see her talking to the camera. And she struck me like she seemed like a 14-year-old or a 16-year-old girl. She seemed so immature. Her voice is weird. She seems kind of erratic. The Instagram made me feel sad. And it made me think that she seems like her development has stalled at the age of whatever, 14 or 16, right about the same time that she had that first hit Me Baby One More Time, or whatever it was called. It feels like her normal progression and development got thwarted by her success. And if you watch that documentary, you can see her at, whatever she was, 7, she's the hugest star. She's going on, Star Search. She's on Mickey Mouse Club. She's traveling around to malls, right? And you have this kind of down-to-earth girl that progressively gets more and more attention to the point where the attention is clearly over the top and unhealthy. And you see her initially like the attention and then sort of go over this place as she gets older where she hates it. She feels trapped by it. She can't get out. And I just think, I don't care who the person is, if you put somebody under that kind of scrutiny, that kind of spotlight, every move that they make is photographed. It distorts their understanding of reality. Like, I can't imagine going through that and not at some level disassociating and wondering what's real, what's not real, who am I not, which is not, obviously, that's not healthy. So you take that person and then you go, hey, by the way, your family is chaotic, your dad's an addict, you're half of your family is living across the country. You have all of these people that are just leches trying to steal from you and take your money and be part of your they want to be part of your, her entourage that really don't have good intentions. You have all of this chaos, and potentially she was already set up to experience mental health issues, right? Addiction, bipolar, whatever. But those things were absolutely exacerbated by our system, by our media. And I remember being in high school, and I liked certain parts of Britney Spears when I was in high school. And so I remember her well, and I loved her when she came out and she was this super hot Catholic schoolgirl dancing around. And then I watched her kind of progressively become oversexualized and then progressively kind of spiral out of control in the media. And the big moment was when she shaved her head. And I thought, oh my God, Britney's gone postal. And then I watched the documentary and I'm going, that's exactly what I would have done if I was trying to figure out a way to stop the media from filming me. How do I make myself less appealing? I could shave my head. I could immediately look less attractive. It's the same mechanism for victims of abuse that oftentimes gain a lot of weight, right? They want to protect themselves. They want to keep people away from them so they gain weight, change the way that they look. I think that she was trying to find a fast way that she could distort her body and hopefully be less the center of attention. Obviously, it wasn't a good strategy. But things continue to go out of control, and then there's the time when she grabs the umbrella after she's just lost custody of her kids, and she attacks the paparazzi's car. I mean, who wouldn't have done that? You just lost the custody of your 2 kids. You don't know what to do. And you got some dick that's chasing you around with the camera. A dick, by the way, who I think is due to probably cognitive dissonance. He's unwilling to take responsibility for what he did. But the idea that those paparazzi acted that way, treated her like an animal, got that close to her, feels totally criminal to me. And no part of me feels like he really thought he had a good relationship with her or that she liked it or like on the documentary, he was saying, oh, we had a mutual relationship. She liked us. She liked me. No, buddy, she didn't. And what you did was vulturous as far as I'm concerned. I'm not sure if that's a word or not, but that guy's a vulture. Anyway, as things progress for her, I think now you have this person who, as I said before, has had her development stalled by her success. And now she's sitting here trying to juggle really big, really significant issues, right? How do I get my kids back? How do I get control of my money back? How do I get control of my addiction, my life? These are huge challenges. And you have a woman that at the age of 14 didn't face the same kind of trials and tribulations as the average person. And I think she's totally ill-equipped. I don't know how that impacts her conservatorship or any of that, but it does make me feel empathy for her. And I wish that our population would approach rag mags differently. So I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows at this point. I wish her the best. So, like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.